for this week's video, we're gonna do a story time. So, I got injured this past Wednesday at volleyball. I rolled my ankle, and so this is gonna be that story. I might cry. I look like a wreck. I'm on crutches. You can see I'm there. So it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful time. So let's get into the video now. This is me driving now. Hey guys, so I'm just chilling on the couch, so I figured it'd be a perfect time to actually get into our story time now. So anyway, what happened was I was at practice Wednesday night. We're doing fine. We were like scrimmaging. It was 6 versus 5 because there was one person missing. So there was, just kidding, there was more than one person missing. But there was 5 on the other side with our 2 coaches. And we were just scrimmaging. And I was doing good. I was doing good. My hits were good, you know. I was playing front row, I was playing right side. I technically haven't played front row since I was a freshman, and that was years ago. So anyway, any chance I get to play up front, like, I really enjoy it because I'm a wee little short person. Well, some people say I'm average, but like I always hear that I'm short. So it is what it is. And so I normally get put on like defense in the back row, and that doesn't bother me because I can play those positions, so it doesn't bother me. I just really like front row, so try to take advantage when I get to play front row because I really like it. Sorry, there's this weird lighting over here. I have my TV on because I've been confined to the couch during my recovery time. So anyway, back to the real story here. So, lost my train of thought. Just kidding, I got it back. Okay. So anyway, we were playing, we were doing fine. I had just switched over, and I was going to get the ball because I was in like, not like really setter's position, but it's also like right side too. So, you know, that spot, I was there. That's where I was. And so I went to get the ball because I was on the other side, not like the side with 6, but I was on the side with 5. And I didn't know who was setting, so I was like, well, because I'm technically in this spot, I'll just get the ball, second ball. And so I stepped on I was going to get the ball. First off, the ball went to where it was supposed to go. Paused myself. But I landed on one of my teammates' foots, and then I could not tell you how I fell, because I, like, physically cannot remember, like, specifically how I fell. All I know is I started falling backwards, and my coaches, like, caught my head before my head could hit the court, so, like, I wouldn't have a concussion, you know? So, like, blessed to that, because I really don't need that too now. And so my coaches caught me, and we just started. I could not stop crying. So I fell at about 9:27, 9:30ish, around that time. Because that's when we call my family. That's how I know. And so we called my family. And by the time my family got there, right, it was about like an hour later because we lived far. I was in Chandler, where my family lives in Santan Valley. So we were pretty far away. And I literally did not stop crying the entire time while I was waiting for my family to get there. As I got to the end, like, I stopped crying so much, but like right now, like, as soon as I fell, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in so much trouble. And everyone's like, Ashley, you're not in trouble, I'm like, yes, I am. I have a track meet Thursday night. I was literally, I started to tear up. Hold on. I was like, I'm literally dead. I'm in trouble. And everyone's like, no, no, this happens all the time, you know, accidents happen, it's okay, you know, it's fine. And I'm like, no, it's really not. I kept saying, I was like, it's not fine, like, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Like, I'm balancing track and volleyball at the same time right now, so like if I get hurt in one, I'm out for both. There's not a lot of track meets in the season, so like I'm in trouble. Basically, I'm in trouble. And one of my family members is really, I won't say which one because I won't out them like that, but one of them is really strict on like, so they let us do more than one sport at a time, but then they get mad if we get hurt in one of them because they like the other sport better than the other one, you know? And so I got hurt in volleyball, so now I can't do track, and my family really likes, that family member likes track, you know, more than other sports because they did track too, so it's like, oh, anyway, so I was like, I'm in deep doo-doo at this point, okay? So I'm crying, my family comes to get me, they go to take me down from Chandler, they pick me up. One of my family members, like, I said hi, and they, like, didn't even want to talk to me. That's how, like, pissed they were at me. And then at that point, I start crying again, because I'm like, I can't help it. If I could have not gotten hurt, I wouldn't have gotten hurt, okay? I would have not asked to be hurt. I don't like being hurt. I don't like being on crutches. I don't like not being able to walk. I hate when people look at me. I just hate it so much. So if I could not be hurt, I wouldn't be hurt right now because I hate it so much. And anyway, that's the story. So they picked me up. It took me to one hospital. Turns out the hospital was closed, so we had to go a little farther. And of course, I had to drive with the one family member that was being mean to me because they had the bigger car, which made more room for me to be more comfortable in. Because I was driving the Fiat, so they had to bring the Jeep down so that way both of them can get down there and one of them can take my car that I was driving and the other one can take the Jeep, obviously, because we had that too. And so they drove me to the hospital. They went in. We finally went to a hospital that was actually open, like, take my insurance and stuff. So we went in. The lady came out. My coaches gave me crutches. These ones are mine that the hospital gave me, but my coaches, one of our teammates, she was just had a hurt ankle too, her ankle too. So she was using our coaches' crutches, and so she just brought them back literally Wednesday night. And the coaches are like, here, you take these. If you need them, use them until you can get to the hospital. And we're like, okay, we'll just take them and we'll bring them back then. So these are mine. My coaches' ones are still in the car because the hospital gave me a pair as I was walking out. So we went to the hospital, and basically at this point they had me, my ankle is so wrapped up, there's at least 5 pounds of ice packs on it. My leg's shaking, like my leg doesn't want to stop shaking because it's like, it hurt to put it down, like to like lightly lay it down on anything. So I couldn't even like put it down on the floor. So my knee is like trying to hold my ankle up, and my leg's getting like really shaky. At one point my thigh started cramping. So it was just a lovely night. Love that, okay? So practice is normally till 10, so my family picked me up at like 10. I'm all over with this story. I apologize. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. And so anyway, we got to the doctors. I went in. They're like, okay, here, sign this. You sign these papers. I had to sign them because, you know, I'm 18 and stuff. Oh. And they were like, all right, just wait here and someone will be out to take you on back. I was like, okay. So they take me back. They had me get out. I've been hurt before. I've been to hospitals before because I've gotten injured in volleyball. It was on the same leg, except it was my knee last time, so it was a little different, but still, like, I know how to walk when I'm hurt because it happened before on the same side. And so they got me on the bed. They took my vitals and stuff. All that was fine. Fever, nope, nothing like that. I was okay. And so they came in. They're like, so how's your pain? I was like, right now it's about, on a scale from 0 to 10, it's about an 8, okay? When it happened, I was about a 20. So the pain definitely did go down because I was in, like, less shock of it happening and, like, at this point I was like, oh, it happened, it's over with, you know, nothing I can do about it now. And so they came in, the doctor came in, oh my gosh, the poor nurse, I felt so bad for her, because my ankle was so wrapped up. It literally took her a good like 10 minutes to get all the wrapping stuff off, like the tape, all the everything, the ice packs, everything that was on my ankle off, so they could even take like my shoe off, my sock off, to examine my foot more. So the doctor came in, he goes, does it hurt more on your outside of your foot or your inside? I was like, more on the outside and like the back of my ankle, that's where it hurts the most. And they're like, okay, we'll go ahead and have the not CT, yikes, I had that done last week. Have the x-ray man come on through and take your x-rays. I was like, okay. So I was laying there doing the x-rays, because they did it in the room. They just brought a portable one so I could lay there. And this guy literally hurt my ankle more. He's like, okay, we have to put it this way. You have to lay it flat. You have to press it down. I'm like, I can't press down on my ankle. And then he's like, okay, you're going to have to rotate this way. I'm like, yo, give me a second. My hip is about to cramp. If I move anymore, my hip is cramping more. So I need a second. So I literally took my leg and I like stretched it out and brought it back. And I was like, okay, now I can do this. And I was just like so many awkward positions. And he just kept like grabbing my ankle and just like putting it down. And, like, they were really nice. And like, I get that they have to do that. But like, it hurt like heck. Okay. But like, overall the hospital was really nice, and like I'm not complaining about them. They were really nice and they like really helped me and stuff. And so then a lady came in, she ace wrapped my ankle and gave me crutches and basically explained to me, like, she goes, have you had crutches before? And I said, yeah. And she goes, okay, so they're just I was like, yeah, I got that, because it was the same here again, same leg, so like still know what I'm doing here. Oh, you cutie. My puppy's laying with me. And so anyway, we left the hospital at about 1 a.m. And so when I got home, it was about 1:30ish, 1:45. So all in all, I did not go to school on Thursday, which is the day I'm filming this, because, you know, time. And so I did not go to school today. And I obviously could not go to the track meet because I cannot walk. And so that is just what's going on. That's my story time, guys. I'm like, I need to be better. Like, I cannot be hurt. Like, that is literally all I keep saying. Even though everyone's like, Ashley, you know, this happens for a reason. And I'm like, okay, but this is bad timing. Like, my aunt comes tomorrow, Friday, when I'm posting this. She'll be here tomorrow. So then not only do we have, like, my family coming out, I have prom in, like, 3 weeks. So I kind of can't be on crutches. So I just need my golf size, just kidding, my tennis ball size swollen ankle to go down so I can walk. If that would happen, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, guys, so that is the end of my story time. I'm ready for the outro. Side note, when I was at practice last night and I was like crying, they put me on the bench. They got me off the floor and put me on the bench so I could like sit there till my family got there. And anyway, I was going through my camera roll because I was like, yo, story time right here. Got the information right here. And so I was deleting all the stuff that I don't need in my camera roll anymore. Which is basically everything, like all my videos from my Mexican trip, because those are already finished. And I took pictures of my dog and I literally started crying. I was like, he's so cute, I can't stop crying. Okay, now outro time. I hurt my ankle, guys. I hurt my leg. So I'm gonna wait my family to come get me. That it? Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. if there's any videos you guys would like to see, go ahead and comment them down below, and see you guys next time.